संकर्षण कारण very honored and grateful. Very honored and grateful to be with you today. And we are grateful that you are all here today. Balram Jayanti, in exactly a week from now, we have Krishna. Krishna's appearance day, Sri Krishna Janmashtami. So, Krishna Tattva is very difficult to understand. And Balramji is the first expansion of Krishna. Somewhat equally difficult to understand. So I neither have any qualification nor have any realization. I seek the blessings of everyone. Maya Titya Vyami Vaikuntaloke Shadaisware Sri Chaturhu Madhye Rupam Yeshwapad Sankarshnakhyam Tam Nityanam Prabhati. These two verses, the verse before I said, and this one from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is glorifying. So, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Ekaleshwara Krishna Arasavapritya. And everyone is part and parcel, and everyone is a servant. Swayam Avatare Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan. All the incarnations emanate from Krishna. And Dvitiya Amsa, the immediate expansion, is actually Balramji. So Krishna is the cause of all causes. We have a screen, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadirādhar Govinda. He doesn't have any cause, but he is the cause of all causes. So Balramji is here. He is the first expansion. And from him comes the first Chaturyuga. This is Goloka Vrindavan. Goloka eva nivasati akilatma bhuta Govinda Mahadi Purusham Tamham Bhajami. So Balramji, this is called the first Chaturyuga from Goloka Vrindavan. And from that Sankarshan, in the first Chaturyuga, the chief Sankarshan is also Balramji. And Sankarshan comes Narayan. And from Narayan, Diti Chaturyuga comes. And all the Vaikuntha Lokas here. And from the, he is also called Mahasankarshan. From him comes Mahavishnu, Garbhodaksa Vishnu, Vishwadaksa Vishnu. And Mahavishnu, from his pores, the universe is emanate. Yakaranarnava Jale Bhajatisma Yoga, Nidramananda Jagatanda Saromukupa, Adara Sakti Mavini Paramasmagatin, Govindamani Purusham Tamham. So, Balramji serves Krishna in 5 ways. Sankarshana, Mahavishnu, Garbhodaksa Vishnu, Kshiratsa Vishnu. 4, he serves Krishna in the creation. And the last one, Sesh, Ananta Sesh. He comes with Sesha helps, when Krishna comes as Rama, he comes as When Krishna comes as Ram, he comes as Lakshmana. He comes to perform, take part in pastimes. So, this is Mahavishnu, from whose pores the universes emanate. And Garbhodaksa Vishnu is an expansion of Mahavishnu, from whose navel, from one lotus sprouts, first living entity Brahma is created. And the expansion of Garbhodaksa Vishnu is, in Milk Ocean, it's called Svetadvipa. There is a Kshirodaksa Vishnu who is actually Paramatma in everyone's heart. Can everyone follow? Very good. So, Sankarshan, Mahavishnu, Garbhodaksa Vishnu, Kshirodaksa Vishnu, total 4, they serve Krishna in the form of creation. But the 5th one, Anantasesh, he serves Krishna in the Leela. So, in the Leela, when Krishna comes, he comes as Balram to perform the Leela. When Krishna comes as Rama, he comes as Lakshman and performs the Leela. When Krishna comes as Lord Chaitanya, he comes as Nityananda Prabhu and performs Leela. So, Sevak Bhagavan, Krishna is the Savior Bhagavan, is to be served. Krishna, being a Supreme Personality of Godhead, he receives service. But Balramji, being the first expansion, is called a Sevak Bhagavan. He serves. That's why Guru Tattva is the origin of Guru Tattva. Ekaswarup dona bhinna matrakai adyakaya vyuha Krishna Leela Rasahai. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling, the first expansion of Krishna is Balramji. एक ही स्वरूप दोनों भिन्न मात्रा का है. So potency same, but the root form is different. You see in this world 2 brothers, same, they look alike, but the attitudes are different, abilities are different. Krishna and Balramji, 2 different forms, but the potency is same caliber. Whatever Krishna can do, Balramji also can do. Same potency. That is very great actually. Did you see anybody with same abilities? You cannot see that. But in the spiritual world, Balaram and Krishna, though Krishna is like a monsoon cloud, bluish black in color, Balramji is like summer cloud, white in color, but the same potency. Adyakaya Vyuha Krishna Leela Sahai. Chief among the quadruple expansion, as I showed before, here Sankarshan is actually in the Chaturvyuha. Sankarshan is the main person, that is actually Balramji. And Krishna Leela Rasahai. So whenever Krishna descends, he comes and assists Krishna in his Leela. In fact, he spices up the pastimes actually. So as I said, because he is a servitor Godhead, Guru Tattva comes from Balramji. Then the next question is, how does Balram help? Today morning, Rasika Bhuvi Prabhu spoke very well actually. Parasha Saktir Vivideva Sruite Swabhavaki Jnana Balakriyacha. Krishna has unlimited potencies. And there are 3 words. Jnana Balakriya. The first question, you all came here. What is my connection to Balramji? How does he help me? We all know whatever we are doing Monday to Friday is temporary. Whatever we are working for is temporary. But bhakti is eternal. Any investment I do is permanent. But somehow we have attraction to Monday to Friday activities. Somehow we have very little attraction to whatever is permanent. How many of you agree? This is where Balramji comes. You have a production support and you get a phone call at 2 o'clock, fully awake, working. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You have no problem getting up for production support at 2 o'clock and working. How many of you do that regularly? Okay, some people are not raising hands actually. Or you work very hard. But come for Mangalarti only once in a year, Balramji appearance day. You put alarm 10 times, finally you get, by the time you get up it is 7:30, you'll wait, I don't need to go. So when you're on the phone, sleep doesn't come. When you put your finger in the bead bag, sleep immediately comes from nowhere. Any experience? You know? What is that? Balhinena. We are, though it is right, we are weak. What is right, we cannot perform. Because of the conditioning because of the conditioning that has been there. We have been associating with matter for a very long time. That's why, though we know it is very good, we cannot do it. Though it is very bad, still our mind drags to do it. Do you all agree? So join the club. You are not alone. So the knowledge is given to you. In the spiritual world, there are three. Krishna has so many energies, three are prominent. Sandhini, Samvit, Hladini. What are that? Sandhini, Samvit, Hladini. Sandhini is the energy by which Sandhini means basically ingredients. Entire spiritual world is maintained by this potency. Why spiritual world is eternal? Balramji maintains it. The ingredients of Sandhini, ingredients of the spiritual world are all maintained by Balramji. And Samvit potency means knowledge giving potency. Because of this, you know you are not the body, you are a spirit soul. You know Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this knowledge potency, the predominating deity for Sandhini and Samvit is Balramji. The predominating deity for Sandhini and Samvit is Balramji. Simple example. Many of us want to do so many things. Weekend is coming, I want to make a dahi vada and eat it. Offer to Krishna and eat it. You'll go to internet also. You'll get the ingredients also. But finally, when you make vada, it comes something else. Any experience? So, to do anything, three things are needed. One is ingredients, two, the knowledge, three, the activity, and finally the experience. How many of you agree? Whether it is a launching program into the production or making rasgulla or gulab jamun or anything. For anything, what you need? Three things. We all did Abhishek. What we need? One person who knows how to perform Abhishek. Sham sure. So next thing, what he told somebody, get all the ingredients. Then he brought a list. I have to do this, 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 this. And you all come in. First is Brahmins, next is, all the people. So then you got the experience. He is giving you everything. But who got the experience? You are executing. Finally, whatever experience you got, he doesn't know. But Balramji knows, of course. So for anything to happen, you need three things. Knowledge, the strength to perform it, and the activity and experience. How many of you want me to continue? So, even if, Balahinena Labdva, Even though you know it is very good, you don't have enough energy. Today, if you pray, Balramji, I'm aging out. I know my presence in this world is temporary. I want to do this, but I cannot. Can you give me strength? Definitely. So he'll give you strength to do what is right. And he will give you strength to not do what is not right. How many of you have experienced after doing it, I should not have done it? Again, you do it. 3 times terrible to the mind. Nonsense mind. So, but who will tell us? We know it. Who will give us any strength? Nobody except one person. If Balramji blessings are there, the Paramatma will give you strength. Then you will do the right thing. You will hesitate or shirk to not do the wrong thing. Second thing, he'll give you the knowledge. First, he'll give you the knowledge. Second thing, he'll give you the strength to do the right thing. Sandhini, actually Samvit, and our puja is very interesting. You know, whenever when you don't have knowledge, even if you have ingredients, you'll not do it. You get Brahmin initiation yesterday, you come, take on the altar. Hey, I don't know. I just heard actually, Radha Govind Maharaj, first time he came to the West. He saw one person going through the door in the airport actually. Immediately he went through the airport, into the door. He went through the door closed. And he was a little delayed. Another person passed through that door. As soon as he crossed the door closed. Maharaj doesn't know what to do. Doors are there. What is not there? Knowledge. Then he was waiting. He started praying to Krishna. Hare Krishna devotees, they never panic. One mantra is there. What is that? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. When he prayed like that, less than 1 minute, one person came with a dog. Door opened. Said, if dog can open the door, why not me? Then he thought, if dog can open the door, what is impossible for Vasudeva to open the door to take Krishna to cross the river Yamuna and go to the Gokul? Then what he did, if dog can open the door, I can also open the door. So he went a little further. They're all sensors. Maharaj doesn't know. So he went further. So the door opened. Oh, he said, thank God. So you may have the ingredients. If you don't have knowledge, you can't do it. You go to somebody's home, you turn the knob to wash your hands, the shower comes and any experience anyone has. So it means you don't have knowledge. Second time you will not touch it. So what you need? Ingredients, knowledge, and activity. So first, Balramji gives you strength to do what is right. Second thing, he gives you knowledge. And I said, pujaris. Then we slowly introduce them. And different pujaris dress Krishna differently. Who is giving that knowledge? Balramji, Samvit. Who is giving? Based on your degree of surrender, based on your interest, Balramji is actually giving you the right attitude, whatever, based on your surrender. And that's why you see Krishna in different ways. This is true with making vada in the temple, making garland in the temple, because this is a spiritual world, not different from Golok Vrindavan. How many of you agree? So, how many of you understood the need for Balramji? One is you need strength. Bala, you need strength. So, who gives? Balramji gives. Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Balram gives. He gives you that strength. And second thing, he gives you the knowledge. Otherwise, some people come and does it in 15, 20, half an hour. I want to do best, you will take 2 hours, but you can't do it. And you think, why am I unable to do it? Grace is missing. Grace has to be illuminated from within the heart. You're understanding or not? So Sandhini and Samvit, the predominating deity is Balram. But Hladini, the experience, is given by Radharani. In other words, Balramji is a teacher, trainer, but when you write the exam, who is valuing your paper? Is valuing your paper. But she's very merciful, that's a different point. You know? So, based on your activity, you go to temple. Today my consciousness is not good. I did Abhishek also. I took part in Kirtan also. You cannot do everything. You try your best. But the experience has to be given by, the feeling has to be given by horror. But ingredients are given, knowledge is given. Many times I also felt, I'm sure many of you felt like this. Today everything is wonderful. Somehow, anyone felt like that? Grace is not there. You know, if things happen the way you want, multi-millionaires would have gone back to Godhead long ago by putting in money in the Tirupati Hundi. It doesn't work. So what are the three things we need? Again, I'm repeating. Knowledge, strength to perform that. And, and second thing is, at the end is experience. You perform the activity sincerely, they will give the experience based on your level of surrender. If you are not surrendered, you try your best, it doesn't work. Especially bhakti, Krishna gives everything. I mean, you make the garland for next 10 years, you don't feel it. But one person comes yesterday and it is, I'm 10 years initiated, senior, but you are becoming ecstatic. We don't know. So who is pleasing Balramji? So who is surrendered? That's why some people go very far. They just come and 5 years later, they are there. We started in the same Bhakti Ruksha. Why? Understanding or not? Should I continue? So, Balramji gives you, first of all, strength he gives you knowledge. Second thing is, he gives you ingredients. Third thing is, he gives you strength to perform it. But the right mood you have to develop. But we should also pray for the mood. Humility, you have to develop. Right? Your parents, they'll give you books, they'll pay the tuition fee, they'll drop you every day to the school. But exam you have to write. But that's where Lord Chaitanya comes. You put your name, I'll pass you. You say that is also difficult. Don't worry, tell your name, I'll write it, Lord Chaitanya says. And I'll pass you. Anyway, that's a different thing. So, my point to you, Balramji had 2 weapons. How many weapons he had? One is a plow, second is a mace. Plow has a foal. Foal means that sharp. Anyone got the experience of plowing a field? Couple of people. It has a foal at the end, a sharp iron, iron stick-like substance, iron rod, and you drag it. It goes deep into the field and you pull it. And Balramji, if you pray to Balramji, he will put the plow in the heart and pulls it. The deep-rooted anarthas that have taken shelter in our heart since a time immemorial. And as you pull it with the foal, when you are plowing the field, sometimes rocks come out. And immediately takes the mace and hits them hard and makes them powder. What does rock represent? Impurities, anarthas. Many of us, sincere devotees, I'm trying, but this envy is formidable. This anger is formidable. This greed is formidable. Lust is so difficult to conquer. Can we on our own conquer? Definitely not. We need the grace. So, Balramji, what he does, he plows the field of our heart and bring out the anarthas, rock like anarthas, and he pulverizes them. He smashes them into pieces and makes the heart fertile. He makes the heart fertile for bhakti so that Krishna can enter. That is the reason Krishna, before Krishna comes, always Balram comes. President, before the car of the Prime Minister or President comes, who will come first? Pilot will come. Pilot is coming means Prime Minister is coming. The Shadgarbhas, 6 Shadgarbhas, they are demons in the past life. Devaki's womb has to be cleaned. Balramji, he cleaned it, made it ready so that Krishna can enter. And so today I will take 2 leelas based on this. One is a Pralambasur. The demons Krishna killed are the demons killed by demons Krishna killed represent the anarthas. When we are sincere, Guru will recommend us, Guru will pray for us, and Krishna will remove those anarthas. But the demons Balramji killed represents those impurities. When we are sincere, Guru will remove those impurities. On our own, we don't have any strength to remove them. So, and I'll try to finish it, because they have a small play also, right? Okay. So, Krishna, the first one is Pralambasur Vadha. Pralambasur, he really wanted to kill Krishna. But when he came, he understood it's difficult to kill Krishna. So if I kill his associates, then Krishna will become weak, then I can kill Krishna also. So one day, Krishna and Balram, they went to the forest and they were playing. That day, one Gopa did not come. So immediately, Pralambasur, what he did, he disguised himself as that Gopa and he entered the group. So Balram, Krishna was thinking, this guy he disguised himself, how do I kill him? So that day what Krishna did, he made all the cowherd boys into 2 groups. And Pralambasur thought Krishna will win. So he joined Krishna's group. Very interesting, Krishna's group and other group head is Balramji. So when they start playing, very interestingly, Krishna was defeated that day. So according to the play, the norms of the play, whoever has been defeated, they had to carry whoever was defeated, they had to carry the winning group. So Krishna agreed to carry Sridhama, and Bhadrasen agreed to carry Vrishabha, and Pralambasur agreed to carry Balramji. Pralambasur thought, first let me address the cowherd boys, then I'll address Krishna later. So then what happened? They all had to carry to a particular line. So Pralambasur put Balramji around his shoulders and he started carrying, but immediately he changed his ways, started going deeper into the forest, and he started growing in big size. So the moon, the sun that was there in the sky started going down. Balramji said, what is this? Sun is going down means this demon was growing in size. So when he suddenly, to scare him, he assumed a huge gigantic form, then Balramji became scared. There is a terrorist attack. My brother is in danger. So when he felt like that, Pralambasur saw Balram became scared by seeing his form. He was thinking, my activity is very easy now, I can kill him. Then Krishna who was in different place, conveyed a message to Balramji. Hey, look, I'm all right. You take care of yourself. Really? You're safe? Immediately, Balramji became angry and he closed his fist and smashed his head. And Pralambasur fell down dead. Pralambasur represents lusty inclinations, which is very deadly for somebody, for anybody actually. Especially lust is two types, gross lust and subtle lust. When we try now, whether somebody is a single or double, you just, somebody is married, get married, give birth to children, take good care of the children, and continue your grosthashram. That is perfect with Krishna in the center. Or somebody joins full time, as a brahmachari and continue your practice in the spiritual life, perfect. But we have these impurities, and especially this impurity, lust, very difficult to overcome. One day Srila Prabhupada was in New York City. He was actually in a car. Rampa Swami told this example here, sitting in the same place. Said this auto driver, this car driver, this cab driver turned back to Prabhupada and said, you're a guru from India? You're a yogi from India? What can you do? You have mystic powers or what? Prabhupada said, you put 100 naked women in the same room, without being tempted, I can come out. The taxi driver never turned back. So you may have mystic powers, but it's very difficult. So, the real spirit, the success in spiritual life is get rid of what is the subtle lust? Name and fame. Kanaka Kamani Pratishta. Attachment for, Kanaka. Kanaka means assets, opposite sex, and Pratishta, honor. I want name and fame and talk to myself. So, first two are gross, the last one is subtle. Honor chai. I need honor. I only, recently somebody said, there is a lecture by, what's his name? Bhaktikas Maharaj, all glories to me. I am the doer of everything. Haribol. So then where is Krishna? Even if you have done everything, amen. So why are we not seeing Krishna's hand? 18th chapter the Gita says, for anything to happen, what is the fifth one? Daivam Chaimatra Panchamam. Without sanction of super soul, nothing happens. But when we don't see Krishna in our heart, then what happens? You remove you unbutton this last two, I am the doer. Then where is Krishna? Even if you have done it. That means we want something other than Krishna. Usually it is name and fame and prestige, honor. So that is Pralambasura. We cannot make progress if you are looking for everywhere. I me mine. So we should sincerely today, on this day, pray to Balramji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I am very weak. I know these are formidable enemies like Pralambasur, like Dhenukasur, Bakasur, Agasur, all these demons. My time is running out. I may put, I may be wearing Kantimala, I may have tilak on my forehead, but I am weak. Balramji, please help me. Krishna can remove these things. Balramji can remove in 1 second. Why? Why is it taking time? Only to make us understand how deep-rooted these impurities are. Hare Krishna. So actually the exact word for Pralambasura is licentiousness. We use our position, even spiritual circles, to pursue that lust inclinations. That's deadly actually, dangerous actually. And the next one is actually killing of Dhenukasura. One day, actually today, the he left it. So today morning explained very well. He said Krishna, and he said Brahman, Supreme Brahman, Krishna, and he said Tar. Tar means you can attain Krishna through sound vibration. Shabda Brahman. And he said Tar, R and La not different. So Tar and Tal. Talavan. So I know that Anavritti Shabdhat. You want to approach Krishna, you will approach Krishna through sound only. Or you will approach Krishna through Balram only. So Krishna is Supreme Brahman. You can approach him through Shabda Brahman. Why? Krishna is approached. What is it? The origin of Sabda Brahman is Om. Krishna says in Gita, I am the impersonal sound representation, Om. So what is that? Tar and Tal not different. Tal one. So one day, in other words, Krishna can be approached. Krishna is approached through Balaram, who is the predominating deity for Sandani and Samvita. Anyway, one day Krishna and the cowherd boys said, we want to enjoy Tal fruits. There is a Talavan forest. This Talavan forest has a Tal fruits. They're very sweet. Krishna and Balaram, the fragrance is so nice. Let us go and enjoy. But there is Dhenukasura. What is very difficult for you? Balaramji and Krishna, please go, let us go. So Balaramji, and if you see tall trees, they are very tall. So you have to shake them up. Balaramji's strength, strong. So Balaramji starts shaking. If you take shelter of Balaramji, he'll shake you up. What is the best way to take shelter of Balaramji? Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. When he started shaking, all the fruits started falling down. But the Dhenukasura came. Who are you? Who is coming here? Actually, very interesting if you want. If you see this material world, the Dhenukasura mentality. At the age of 20s and 30s, body is a vehicle of enjoyment. 8 chapatis, no problem. 12 idlis, no problem. And gulab jamun before and after, no problem. When you are 50, 8 chapatis, 1 is fine. 8 idlis, 1 or 2 is fine. Tongue is demanding, stomach is telling, you know what will happen in the night. So much difficulty. No, that's fine. Body has a serious limitation actually. After 50, body is a vehicle of suffering. We don't speak. So, but our desire to enjoy our desire to accumulate, our desire to enjoy doesn't go down. Busy. Childhood, we are busy playing. Tarunastavat taruni sakta. So when you are adolescent, we look for the touch of opposite sex. Vruddhastavat chinta magna. So when we are busy during youthhood, busy playing, busy making money and taking care of the family. But eventually, old age takes over. Chinta, I should have done this, I should have done this, I should have done this, I should have done this. Suttapa Prabhu, who has taken sannyas now, he says, hurry, worry, sorry. What is that? Hurry, worry, and sorry. So you're 20, I want to prove to my parents, I want to prove to the whole world, my friends, peers, I am also talented. So you don't have money, and but you have health. What you don't have? No money. Anything you want, you have to ask your mom or dad. That is like a painful thing. So finally work very, very hard, but you will get a job. So by the time you are late middle age or early middle age, you have some money, You have health. What you don't have? No time. I have to do this. Already 2 children are there. I have my own goals. My children also have goals. My spouse she also has goals. So we don't have time. So you pursue. One day you'll become, you'll enter into the old age. Your money, your time also. What you don't have? Health is gone. Amargate said, people spend 90% of their wealth in the last 2-3 years. And sorry, I should have done this, I should have done this. So the point is, if you pursue like this, actually Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions, what is the end-causer mentality? Gross materialistic intelligence. Actually, if you're rich, you may come to temple, but if you're very intelligent, difficult, because you have full confidence in your managers. If there is one person, if you call him or her, we can get our job done. They'll call you 2 o'clock. Hey, this something failed in production. Can you come and do it? Yes, you'll fold your, no problem. And before 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you'll make it up. Oh, you're the man, the machine. But Bhagavatam explains, Shramevi Kevalam. Anything material, whether it is Olympics, whether it's any company, they have been there for a long time. It will cause only Pundrabhijananam, Pundrabhimanam. So when you are so much absorbed in materialistic things, your desire for spiritual life is almost zero, inversely proportional. You don't come. Even if your parents push you or you have some karma, you will go, you'll worship God in 3 minutes, 2 hours in the restaurant. I am in the temple past 2.5 hours. Where are you in the temple? So gross materialistic intelligence. Professor Katosky, so many PhDs. He was talking to Prabhupada. Swamiji, I am this body. I'm sure Prabhupada might have prayed for him actually. Katosky is old too. Time is running out. He must have passed away 30 years ago for sure. What is Katosky telling? Swamiji, I am this body. Once body is done, once body, body is gone. Once I am dead forever. Hey, you are talking to a person from the spiritual world who is self-realized. Prabhupada must have really cried, not cried, but prayed for him. However lucrative a material thing may be, it is literally useless. What is that verse? Stvan Attah Kumbe Dvijasreshta Varnashmavagat Stvan Stitasya Dharmasya Sarizanad Sansiddhira Ridoshna Dharmaswan Stapum Sam Vishwaksena Kadasya Na Utmadiyat Yatiritim Sramevahi Kevalam. If whatever the activity you're doing, a manager, a doctor, engineer, a professor, if it is not triggering affection to the lotus feet of Krishna, Sramevahi Kevalam. That's the reason why Guru has to kill. Guru has to remove this tendency of materialistic intelligence, faith on that. Srila Prabhupada, when you mention about scientists and atheists, Prabhupada will become angry. I'll kick them with boots. Anyone heard this Prabhupada lecture? Why? Scientists are convincing the world, you do like this, you'll be happy. One day we'll come out with a formula that will make you eternal. Many of you do not know. I read an article in Singapore before coming to America. By year 2005, Professor of Ohio, he declared publicly in American newspaper, came in Singapore. By year 2005, we will come out with robots that can marry humans. Just wait 2 more years, 20 years are done for 2005. Hey, robots don't have consciousness. So Prabhupada was angry. Bhaktisarvadar Maharaj went and he said, "You are a bag of chemicals." He went to a conference, scientist conference. Bhaktisarvadar Maharaj was himself a scientist. He got up and said, if I'm bag of chemicals, I'll give you all the chemicals. I challenge you. Can you come out with an egg? I'll give you all the elements of the egg. You cannot do that. So Prabhupada was upset with atheists and scientists because they're actually misguiding the public. Dhenukasura. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling that song, Buliya Tumhare. You know, childhood I am busy playing, youthhood I am busy making money, going this country, that country with the family to make money. And in the old age, all the family members are gone. Krishna, my Lord, I'm trying to remember, but all the material education I acquired in my childhood, it is disturbing my consciousness like a burden of the ass. Buliya tumhare samsare asiya peye vidanana vyeda. So he's crying. He's not crying. He's a eternal liberated soul. You know, Kamala Manjari. That is our state of consciousness. He's talking about us. So when we are so much successful in the material world, we develop so much faith on all these things, external things, assets, and materialistic intelligence, and anything material, that will definitely take us away from Krishna. We are not interested. Even if you do few rounds here and there because of some grace, that intense desire, the way you look forward to eating gulab jamun, you will not look forward to coming to temple and chanting the holy name. Who is that? Dhenukasura. So these two should be killed. Pralambasura and Dhenukasura should be killed. Those propensities should be removed from our heart. We are weak. We cannot. We need that grace. You know? So ignorance of spiritual knowledge. 1998, a couple of Christian organizations went to India to do research. Because for centuries, this place was they couldn't penetrate. So then they started going to college and started asking, who is Sita? Sister of Shatrugna or brother of, sister of Shatrugna or sister of Lakshman? College students started telling, somebody said sister of Shatrugna. Somebody said sister of Lakshman. They were so happy. Who is Ravan? Brother of Shatrugna or brother of Sita? Somebody said brother of Sita and happy, so blissful. What is the backbone of any country, especially a country like India? Culture. You know? So when that is removed and we repose our faith on gross materialistic intelligence, we are ignorant of spiritual knowledge. When we are ignorant of spiritual knowledge, what is prominent? I am this body. When you are this body, what is prominent? This is prominent. Pralambasura and Dhenukasura, they are interconnected. And you work throughout your life. You want to satisfy your desires and you want to satisfy your immediate family desires. And very interesting, anybody you pursue, they're coming as an obstruction in your way, you consider them deadly enemies. Hare Krishna. And you hate them. Even if personal, saintly personality, Srila Prabhupada will come into picture. No, I should not go there. We need the grace. So we should come before. Especially, what is that? Balramji means he cuts the hypocrisy. If you go to this place, what is that? Mahabharata war. I think I'll take only 1 minute and done. Krishna said, I'll go with Pandavas. Balramji said, Farming Kauravas and Pandavas same. Actually, if you don't understand Balram Tattva, you think Balramji is against Krishna. But Balramji is Guru. He is not against Krishna. But he is there to spice up the pastime. Last Balramji appearance day I told. What he will do? He'll try to intensify the pastime to make it sweeter. That's it, nothing else. Otherwise, Krishna will tell a few things to Yudhishthira, Krishna, Arjun, Bhim, Mahabharata war is done. Great. No, that's not great. Balramji will sometimes intervene, creating tension. Balramji said, actually, why Guru loves, why Balramji loved Duryodhana? Only one qualification, I told many times. Most fallen soul on the planet that time was Duryodhana. Why Srila Prabhupada loved New York? Dollar is 10 rupees. Those days, dollar is 10 rupees. And one person says, Swamiji, you are going to America to enjoy? Prabhupada said, I'm 70-year-old. Sumati Munarji said, Swamiji, you are very old. America is very cold. You'll go there. People are telling you'll go there and die. Prabhupada said, no. One time give me a ticket. But who knew? He came with a plan, master plan of transforming everyone. Then why he chose New York? Why not New Orleans? Why not Atlanta? Why not Detroit? Anyone can anyone guess? Most sinful place in America is New York. There I will go. I will reform. Then Krishna is very happy. What does Prabhupada need? Nothing. So Duryodhana, why Balramji Tattva? So why did he love Duryodhana? Kali, most fallen. I love you. So he told, we'll give Subhadra to Duryodhana. Krishna said, he'll give Subhadra to Duryodhana. Brother, what are you talking about? Yeah, Duryodhana is like a very powerful mace fighter. No, Krishna said, okay. And he told Arjun, what are you doing? And they were in Vanavas. I stay here only, Subhadra is getting married. What do you mean? Yeah, Subhadra is getting married. So Arjun said, what should I do? You take me to Dwarka. If I take you to Dwarka, Balram would doubt me. Balram has a weakness. He loves sadhus. You go as a sadhu. We are calling here Balramji, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Balramji doesn't know. If Krishna wants, Balramji will not know. Arjuna disguised himself, went. Balramji received him. Please come. And Balramji thought, Subhadra is ready for marriage. If she gets the blessings of a sadhu, her marriage life will go on very well. And he told Subhadra to serve this sadhu. Krishna goes and tells Balramji, brother, this sadhu is looking very young. Swamiji is looking very young. Subhadra is very young. If you put butter and fire side by side, butter will melt, right? Balramji became angry. What are you talking? This Swami is from Himalayas. Don't worry. Subhadra needs all the blessings. And few days later, what happens? Subhadra goes with Arjun. Balramji became angry. We'll declare war. Krishna said, do you know Subhadra went with him? Subhadra, he did not abduct her. On her own, she went. Really? So what should I do? Give all the gifts. Okay. So he intensified the pastime and they gave all the gifts. So when you read the book, wow. So that is, he has only one goal, to intensify the leelas, and he creates suspense. Finally, at the end, you will feel happiness. So anyway, but Balramji as a guru, he gives you immense strength. He has only one goal, to please Krishna. And he gives you immense strength to do right things. He gives you ingredients. 3, he gives you the knowledge. And he'll tell you how to perform it. But you will perform it. So, but he doesn't like hypocrisy. When Ram Harshana was giving Bhagavatam class, and when Balramji entered, he didn't get up. He took a blade of grass and put on his head and killed him. Because you're a hypocrite. You're a disciple of Vyasadeva. You know everything, but only theory, no application. I cannot tolerate. Balramji is very strict. Very strict means very strict. But same Balramji came as Nityananda Prabhu, same blade of grass put in his mouth, going door to door, falling at everyone's feet. Bolo Krishna Bhajo, Krishna Karo, Krishna Siksha, Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Pranadan. Oh brothers, take shelter of Krishna. Chant Krishna's name. Glorify Krishna. Learn about Krishna. Why? He's our father, he's our mother, he's our life savior. And he will fall at his feet just because they agreed to chant the holy name. What is a preacher? Not downloading information. He knew Madai would come and crack his, would try to kill him. And Lord Chaitanya would hear that and he would come try to kill them. And they would surrender. And they would be transformed. When they would be transformed, everyone in the world, especially Navadip, at that time, everyone would change. Everyone would come to know the glory of Lord Chaitanya. So he went to that extent of bringing them to Krishna consciousness, Hare Krishna. That is Guru. Sampath Kumar Bhattacharya went to Srila Prabhupada with a flight ticket. Swamiji, you're alive and you're putting, it came back to Godhead now. You're alive and you're putting or installing all your murtis. Don't you know whoever will touch your feet, that karma will come to you. Past 1 year, you're not eating properly. You're so sick. Prabhupada said, don't you know you'll get their karma? Prabhupada said, that's what I came to this world for. I came to this world to take everyone's karma. You came to this world to take everyone's karma. That's why you're installing everyone, your murtis everywhere. This person did not say one word extra, got up, went around Srila Prabhupada 3 times, walked out to go back to Bangalore, where he flew from. It's compassion. Guru Tattva means compassion. I am willing to go through any problem, but I will bring you to the Lotus feet of Krishna. And you will go back to Godhead. Vasudeva Datta, who is a representative of Nityananda Prabhu, representative of Balramji, when he asked this request, Lord Chaitanya showed, what is that? My Lord, all these people in the world, they because of the power of Maya, they're increasing their births. Give them their karma to me. I will go to hell eternally and suffer. Take them back to Godhead. Wow. Take them back to Godhead. And Vasudeva Datta wanted to go to hell eternally and suffer. Srila Prabhupada, next 10,000 years, he wants to take karma and suffer. In our tradition, they perform, some of you got initiated 2 weeks ago, they were throwing bananas. And they came and said, you also put this banana. I said, no, you are asking me to put this banana? No, put. I know what happens when you put the banana inside. The Guru takes suffering. Why? When I understood the greatness of this movement, I saw people suffering, taking disciples' karma. Wow, this is great. Where did they get the strength? Balramji, Srila Prabhupada. My request to you, take it seriously. By Srila Prabhupada mercy, was a representative of Balramji. He'll take you back to Godhead. So I'm done. Thank you very much. What are the 3 things Balramji gives? Knowledge, ingredients, how to perform. Right? And one more thing he does. Remove the anothers, no doubt. One more. He gives you strength to do the right thing, to not do the wrong thing. And what does Dhenukasa represent? Dhenukasa. Dhenukasa represents gross materialistic intelligence, because of which you have very little or no affinity for spiritual life. So Balramji makes that in powder. What does Pralambasa represent? Lust inclinations. Thank you. I'm sorry, a little late. I'm working there. Take prasad upstairs. Drama is still there? Okay, thank you very much.
Jai.